2020, August 15th, 23:05 p.m. New paragraph. The Starship Enterprise, the TV show, the original TV show, the movies, the merging generations, the original cast, the next generation, now this new Picard and the all the information regarding that 25-30 years in the future, the Enterprise, starting with Scott Bakula, period, new paragraph. Then you have the Star Trek Discovery, and the ship is built to do time travel, period. New paragraph. And you have that information, okay, all that information being semi-relative to the possibility of a lost gospel within the middle of it, period, new paragraph. And then you have the Battlestar Galactica, which could be its own individual thing, period, new paragraph. And now it becomes radically complicated, because if you want to go from the Battlestar Galactica, which is fiction, but very likely based on very real things. And the interesting thing is that different types of evidence. It's not using the same variables to prove the same thing, although it's almost ignoring the Battlestar Galactica aspects are different than pieces of evidence than the Starship Enterprise, even though they use two of the same buildings. Well, the rest of the buildings are not, other than possibly the Colosseum being the engine, although pointed in the wrong direction. Pointed in two of the wrong directions. The Galactica's engines are horizontally oval and 9 degrees east, according to the orientation of the Colosseum and Rome and such. Period. New paragraph. So is it the front of the ship, the bridge of the ship being the Caesar's temple, the body of the ship being the Temple of Venus, and the engines being the Colosseum, and then the launch and landing bays for the Viper fighters being to the south side of that, between the Temple of Venus and the Palatine Hill. That's the Temple of the Vestal Virgins, and then on the north side being between the Temple of Venus and the Esquiline Hill, that being different. The Temple of Romulus, and there's a basilica in there, and some other buildings in there. Only two of the buildings match. Only two of the body of the Enterprise and the body of the Battlestar Galactica match, but they're pointed in the opposite directions. Well, and a possibility of the Colosseum being used too. So there's only three buildings that match in a slightly different configuration, opposite directions. But the emphasis would not be as much on the ship as it would be on the story dynamic between the humans, the Cylons, and as the original story was talking about, some type of a long lost colony of Earth, way somewhere far, far, far away, that the fleet was was trying to get back to Earth in order to be able to set up things, re-establish things, reorganize, regroup. Period. New paragraph. In order to be able to come back out.